Reality shifting is one of the most fascinating phenomena of our time. Its origins, as many of you know, trace back to the rise of Shift Talk, where a younger audience shared tips and stories of jumping between realities. It's been analyzed from both scientific and unscientific perspectives, with neuroscientists pointing to lucid dreaming and psychological frameworks, while others delve into quantum theories and metaphysical possibilities. But there's one angle that we often overlook: the ancient mystical roots of reality shifting found in old folk religions. These traditions, rich with stories of soul journeys and alternate realms, hold clues that resonate deeply with modern shifting concepts. In many of these systems, the astral plane plays a key role, a liminal space where souls can move freely between the physical and the spiritual worlds. The idea of brokers, as mentioned in the shifting community, who manipulate souls, is strikingly similar to myths about malevolent spirits or false guides in ancient traditions. Protective practices like meditation, crafting sigils, or invoking spiritual allies were common defenses against these entities. And then there's the concept of life scripts. Many folk traditions believe that while certain aspects of a person's life are pre-written, the soul could transcend those limitations by stepping into alternate realities. This mirrors the modern practice of shifting in scripting in shifting, essentially writing out the desired reality you want to step into. Lokayat and Sankhya philosophies from India, for example, emphasized logical reasoning and personal exploration to uncover truths that are hidden by established religious authorities. Now let's talk about the connection between death and shifting, which has been heavily discussed in the community. Many old folk religions, such as those in Tibetan and Egyptian traditions, offer guides for achieving lucidity at the moment of death. The Tibetan Book of the Dead describes a bardo state, an intermediate stage between death and rebirth, where realizing the illusory nature of reality can lead to enlightenment or even choosing your next incarnation. In modern terms, this is not unlike the subreddit discussions about recognizing illusions after death to consciously shift for a better reality. There are also chilling similarities between the idea of brokers and ancient stories of deceitful entities who trap souls. These traditions teach that avoiding deception requires deep self-awareness, protective rituals, and even the help of trusted spiritual allies. And what about the role of magic in all of this? For practicing witches and spiritualists today, magic is not just a tool for manifestation but a means of navigating the physical and metaphysical. Shamanic traditions, for instance, involve journeying to other realities, what we might now call shifting, using trance states induced by drumming, chanting, or meditation. These practices empower the individual, bypassing the need for intermediaries or clergy. The subreddit post I referenced earlier also touched on something profound: the belief that gods exist but are unreachable without enlightenment. Most mystical traditions affirm this. True enlightenment, they say, is the ultimate gateway to divine connection, and to reach that state, one must dedicate themselves to a structured spiritual practice, whether that involves studying ancient texts, mastering energy work, or engaging with elemental magic. So where does this leave us? For those of you intrigued by reality shifting, I encourage you to explore the wisdom of folk traditions. These systems offer both a critical lens and practical tools to navigate spiritual phenomena safely and meaningfully. Study the rationalist school of thought like Lokayat or Sankhya to understand how ancient thinkers approached these ideas. Adopt protective practices, whether it's lucid dreaming techniques, mantras, or even wearing symbolic talismans. and most importantly, focus on awareness. Awareness in life and perhaps even after death is the key to navigating illusions and stepping into the realities we desire. Now, in at the end of this podcast, like this might be my last podcast, I would like to let you know that in the New Age belief, Pluto is considered the planet of shifting, and Pluto has shifted into Aquarius, and due to this, the motto, or should I say the mindset for shifting has changed. It was before letting go, like letting go of your previous beliefs and your desires and whatever you are clinging on to, but now it's to just be in the moment. Try to be in the moment. Whenever you shift your focus from moment to moment, you have to realize that you are there, and the more you are there, the better your chances are for shifting. I have experienced it, though it was just a mini shift, small change, but definitely it is possible. And the more I can be in the moment, the more I can shift. I am definitely confident in it. And even the new agers like Bashar have spoken about it, and I got the confirmation on it from Bashar. Like this actually is the way now. After Aquarius, after this age of Aquarius, I don't know what would be the method, but right now this is the method. Thank you for listening to my journey into the ancient roots of shifting. If this resonated with you, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And remember, magic is in the proper sense is still one of the most hidden and powerful tools we can discover.